Welcome in, my friends. We're going to start in a 90-90. So let's take a few moments to just find that seat. I'm going to start with my left foot out in front, right foot back behind. And we're just going to see how we feel. So we can start by kind of like leaning forward here, letting our shoulders round forward, and then we'll do a gentle roll up just to check in with the hips, check in with the neck and back. You can roll your shoulders back and down a couple of times, start to deepen that breath. And just a couple of notes about posture here in this 90-90. So if we're super comfy and our hips are feeling really flexible, you can bring your knees out, but I don't want those knees up. I want them pointed down towards the floor. If that's tough to do, go ahead and narrow, bring your feet in like I am demonstrating. Now, whichever you choose, we're going to go ahead and start by wrapping right arm around and then extending left arm up and over, coming into a little side body stretch, amazing for the obliques. Try to relax into this on your exhale. Enjoy this move. We're getting right into it, into this hip flow. And then you'll go ahead and bring your left arm down, extend it out by your side. Bring your right arm all the way up to the sky. Let your eyes follow. You can stay overhead, or you can bring that right arm all the way over towards the left side. Let your head and neck kind of follow the curve of your spine here. Getting as deep into that stretch as feels good for you today. And then we'll nice and gentle find our way back up to our nice tall seat. We're going to go ahead and bring our elbows in tight like we've got two grasshopper legs. We can make fists to kind of stay up nice and tall. Try to move from your core, so everything else is going to stay real still, and turn to face your left knee. And then we're going to lower down, keeping the back straight. So we're really going to feel that hinge at the hips. This is a little bit of hip mobility. Only go as far as feels good for you. Do not force it. If it's a very small movement, that's all right. A little goes a long way. Hold it for one breath, and then on an exhale, come up to center. We're going to repeat in the center. So facing forward, I'm going to lean forward, but my back is straight, pulling belly button in towards the spine, hinging forward at the hips, pausing at my end range. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to slowly lift back up. And then finally, I'm going to extend right arm out, and I'm going to tilt down to my right foot. So this is a big stretch, especially if our hips are tight. Keeping that left knee pointed down to the floor. It might want to come up. Again, just go as far as that feels good for you. And then release. Woo, good job. That's tough work. Go ahead and place your left hand down. We're going to reach right hand up as we come up onto our knees. This is a huge hip move. And then gently lower down. We're going to do that a couple more times. So inhale, lift the hip points up, look up, slight back bend here. Exhale, pull it all back down. And then one more time, reaching maybe a little farther this time. And then bring it all back down. We're going to switch to the other side, but we're going to take advantage of some windshield wipers. So bringing your hands behind you, we're going to go ahead and bring knees over to the right and then over to the left. Kind of windshield wiper a couple of times here, right and then left. If you want to get a little deeper, you can cross opposite foot over opposite thigh and pause there for a cycle of breath. Maybe looking up, keeping our chest open, shoulder blades pulling together. We'll switch sides and repeat on the other side if that feels good. Awesome. Gentle but effective stretch for the hips. And then when you're ready, we're going to find that 90-90 on this side, which might feel a little different depending on our left and right hip mobility. We'll start by wrapping left arm around, bringing right arm up for that side body stretch. Try to relax into this stretch on this side as well on your exhale. And again, you might not get super far into it, but it'll be an awesome stretch for the obliques. And then when you're ready, bring that right arm, slide it as far down as you like, guiding your left arm up towards the sky. Let your eyes follow.
And then if it feels good, you can bring that all the way over to the left, as far into this as you like. Huge oblique stretch on this side. Breathe deeply. And then when you're ready, we'll gently guide ourselves back up, careful, and in those transitions, always trying to move with love. And then go ahead and come to grasshopper arms here. We're going to turn from our core to the right and then lower on down, keeping the back nice and straight, imagining that we are just hinging from the hips. So you really try to focus on feeling this move in your hips. And then we'll gently come up, face center, and repeat, leaning forward through center, pausing when you come to your end range. Your hips will tell you when. Take a big breath in there, holding, and then as you exhale, you can slowly come on up. And then we'll go ahead and extend left arm out, point it towards the left, and we'll tilt down towards it as far as that feels good. Again, all these movements might be small, but that's okay. Breathe through them. A little is going to go a long way. Now we're going to release this 90-90 and we're going to come to an uncrossed seat. So first, left foot in, right foot out in front. And we'll just take a second to sit up nice and tall. And then when you're ready, walk your fingers out in front of you. So with that right foot out in front, we're really going to feel the stretch in the right hip. Play around here and find what is working for your body today. So maybe you stay up tall on your fingertips, maybe you come flat onto your palms. You can add in a little swaying left to right, kind of feel it out. See now after the work we've done how your hips are feeling. And then I'll let you decide how far you come into this. Maybe you bend at the elbows, maybe you fold all the way forward, letting your shoulders and back round forward here. Wherever you land, take a couple of cycles of breath, nice and slow, enjoying this fold. And then gently, we will guide ourselves back up. And we're going to switch legs and repeat on the left side. Pause the video if you want to linger a little bit longer. I know this flow kind of moves fast, so feel free to repeat any of these or pause it and linger for a few more cycles of breath. With the left foot out in front now, we're going to feel this in the left hip, which might be a little different. I've said this before, but left and right hip are absolutely different. So you might have one side that feels a little tighter. Just honor that. Be patient with your body. And wherever you land here, again, we're going to pause for a few cycles of breath, nice and slow, bringing oxygen to those hips, getting an awesome deep stretch. And then whenever you are ready, we'll gently take our time and make our way back up to a tall seat. Revisit this when your hips need a little bit of love. Drink some water, get plenty of rest. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Take good care. I'll see you soon.